started there, ladies. You had a slow start, but it came away with the win. I guess the question I'd ask is, at what point did you feel it started to turn around?
Um, I would say in the second quarter. I mean, we were down by a lot in the first quarter, but we came together. We played UCF basketball, and we just changed the momentum after the first quarter.
So, Mas, I see here you had a 17-point game. One of your biggest totals for the season, if not the biggest. I haven't had a chance to check, I'll be honest. But, do you feel like you had your best game tonight personally of this season?
Yes. Yes, I do. I think I was very efficient tonight. My teammates needed me to be efficient, and they needed somebody to step up, and I did that for them. So, it's just great to have a team win and be able to step up for them.
Diamond, of course, you had a good performance once again yourself.
Bucket.
We had Tay as well with another big number, all her own too.
Yeah.
The three of you having that whole veteran triumvirate, so to speak, take over. Was that something, like, it's obviously not something you talk about on the court, but when this core is down, do you feel like you three kind of form up to form kind of the heart of the effort?
I mean, we're the captains, so Abe says it all the time. Like, we're the captains for a reason. So when we step up, it makes everything a lot easier. So when we lock in, the team locks in, and we give energy to the team and other people, and then other people like, oh yeah, they're going hard. We want to go hard too. So like when we come out in games like this and step up, it's really hard to guard all three of us. So just locking in and playing together and being on the same page is what we do every day. So we get outcomes like this down the road. It's going to be fun to play with, I guess.
So, earlier in the game, it kind of seemed like at times, maybe shooting the ball, that you guys as a team were a bit tentative, kind of second guessing, or maybe opting to pass instead of shooting. Did you guys feel like that's what happened? And if so, what do you think might have caused that?
I don't know. I wouldn't say that's not what happened. Sometimes we'll pass up a shot because we think maybe this is a better shot. But, once we realize, like, we are the better shot, that's when we started taking them. So, that's all it was. Like, it was just the mindset, we got to just flip the switch real quick, and then, we took the better shots. That
Yes.
was, with us.
Yeah, because you had a bump in a roll in Cincinnati. Do you think going into this game from that had anything to do with that, or?
I know we just had to come out and play hard and play our basketball. I mean, we didn't want that loss, but we had to turn the page and we had to play hard and get back to who we are.
So, Shania was in the lineup as well, starting tonight. How do you feel like she did this evening?
She started. She was a good spark for us starting. She had great pressure in the press. She pressed the ball, made them turn it over a little bit. As teammates, we get her confidence really high. She come in and do the little things for us. Everybody's obviously worried about scoring, but like Abe make us look at the little things, defense, and what helps win this game, and that's what she did tonight.
Okay. Well, and then obviously, give Tulane a little credit. They obviously had a fantastic effort all their own. What do you feel like they did to kind of spring off? What was it they did on the court? Like, I kind of noticed some picks underneath. You guys, to cause you guys to have a little trouble getting on the perimeter, they started to get a little bit hot. Is that kind of what you guys saw? What do you feel like was the key to them and their offense when they were attacking you early?
Tulane's a great team. When you look at it, they're one of the, top scorers in the conference. So, they're going to always score. So we just had to stick together and, really play our defense and talk to each other. Of course, it's the game of basketball. There's going to be mistakes. There's going to be things that happen. But, it's how you fight and how you get through it. So that's what we did tonight.
And, yeah, you mentioned the fight. You got a high-scoring team, and then, you guys were down, and you managed to fight them off. What does they have here? 14 for 15 in free throws, and the shooting overall was very solid for them too. What does that, is that kind of just evidence of the fight you're talking about there?
Yes, and it just shows us, like, later down the stretch, if we want to be an NCAA team, this is going to be situations like this. You don't know when you're going to be down. You don't know when you're going to be up. But what are you going to do as a team to fight? And I think that's what we did tonight, and that's what we showed.
I love that response. Oh, my God.
So talking down the stretch just a bit more, obviously, you travel to Wichita State, I believe, and then you come back for a makeup game against Temple. Obviously not something anybody expected immediately, but it's something that happened, because COVID. You guys have seen me in this mask multiple times, I'm sure. But with that in mind, what extra challenge is there to prepare for a game like that, especially coming back from a road game?
I wouldn't really say it's a challenge. Like, it's our mindset. So, like, we know we have to win these games. Like, we don't have no other option. So do you want to win these games is a question. What's your mindset to come into these next two games within a 4-day stretch? And I think that's really going to be big. So as captains, we have to get our team ready for for these next 2 games, which are going to be big games for us.